What's going on, YouTube? WWF Hasbro Man here, and today we're going to talk about one of the coolest bid boards that I've ever been to in my life. Now, if you don't know what a bid board is, it's pretty much a set brick and mortar location in which you go to. There's little tags on the wall next to an item, and you just write down your bid, and then there's a closing time. Highest bid wins. Kind of like eBay. It was eBay before we had eBay. But anyways, I'm going to take you to the actual location. I'm going to show you what they had there. And then I'm also going to show you what I purchased, and just an amazing piece that I got to finally almost complete my LJN collection. So please, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up and be sure to subscribe to the channel for more wrestling figure content. All right, so here we are at the auction. As you can see, the figures that are available and then the little ticket in the front. So that's where you put your bid. And then there's a closing time in which they don't take bids anymore. So just going through, as you see this collection, I learned that this was a collection that was cleaned out of an estate that was up in attic storage for many, many years. It was really, their kids' toys, and, when the parents passed away, the kids didn't want it. So they took it to this auction company, and, as you can see, they had almost all the rare LJNs, Black Card Series. I think the only one that I didn't see there was the Haku from the Black Card Series. But as we go through them all, you'll see them. They didn't have yellow shirt Hogan, but there's white shirt Hogan. But just an awesome collection. They were pretty good condition overall too, not too beat up. There's the Slaughter, which was the one piece that I really wanted to get for my own personal collection, as I still need that one, and at this point the purple skirt Miss Elizabeth as well, which unfortunately they didn't have here. That's a variant that you saw released more up in the Canada area. So more likely, being in the Pennsylvania area, I'm gonna have to get that one online. But as you can see, just a nice overall lot of LJNs. Neidhart's a little beat up there, missing a finger. But again, these were the kind of the highlights of the auction right here. But now I'm gonna take you over, and I do want to also show you what else they had. They had some good Hasbro lots and some Jakks lots as well. All right, so this was another area they had figures. Each tray was a lot. These figures were all sold as lots. Those were the Jakks figures. And then they had a pretty nice assortment of the Hasbro figures. Not many of them had their accessories. I think there was a Mountie that you'll see, and that Big Boss Man as well, that had their accessories. There was a huge lot down there, the Jakks accessories, the dumpsters, the caskets, wheelchairs, all that kind of stuff. Then they also had some LJN lots. Mostly were the more common lots, more common figures, I should say, were made of the lots, 6 figures to a lot. There was some decent ones mixed in there. As you get to the last tray down there in the left corner, you're going to see there was one Blackstrap Andre. You can see the writing on the boots as well. That's one figure that definitely should not have been in there. All right, so this is the first lot in which I purchased. So it was 6 LJN figures. I paid $40, about $48 after fees and taxes. I should profit $60, $70 on this lot. I did spend some time cleaning up the figures already. So they are in nicer shape than when I got them. I cleaned the dirt off. I cleaned a lot of the scuffs off. And they cleaned up really nice. Overall, the paint has some wear, some more than others. Brutus, his pants look beautiful. He's in really nice shape. Some others, there's some marks on Sheik that I couldn't get off. But overall, very nice lot for what I paid. All right, and this is the second lot in which I purchased. Got a much better price on this. This was only $25 for this lot. Again, I have spent some time cleaning these figures up. Paid about $30 after taxes and fees. But this lot, I'm going to make a little bit more money, probably about $80 on this lot. But again, you know, overall, really nice lot. The Ken Patera is kind of the most valuable one. You know, in that condition, I could probably get about 60 just for him. So that would be lot 2. All right, and then the individual figure that I got, the Honky Tonk Man. Now he is pretty beat up. You know, his base color was blue. That's why you're seeing a lot of blue. The mold was actually made from a blue rubber. So that's why you're seeing, you know, where the skin actually wears off, you see the base blue color. But I got a really good price on this figure. After taxes and fees, I only paid $18. You know, I could probably profit about 20-25 bucks on this figure. Despite his condition, he is a rare figure, and he's not filled with scuffs. The rubber's intact. You know, he's not a terrible figure. So I figured, hey, why not pick him up? You know, it can just add towards the profit from this auction overall. All right, and I just want to go over some of the Hasbro lots that I got as well. So I paid $105 for this lot, $128 after taxes and fees. You know, I should be looking at about $150 profit on this particular lot. There's some nice figures in here. You know, Mr. Perfect, Macho Man Series 1. You know, you got the Andre. 2 most valuables, the Shawn, the Razor, another Mr. Perfect. So overall, this will just keep building the profit for this particular auction. All right, so our next lot of Hasbros, out the door, taxes, fees, is about $140 some. Another nice lot though. Hogan Series 3. You got Boss Man with his nightstick. Bret the Hitman Hart. The most 2 valuable in this lot, the Steiner brothers, in nice condition, working actions, everything. Overall, though, pretty nice lot. I'm happy. You know, maybe about $150, $140 profit on this. All right, and then the last Hasbro lot that I got, this one was right at 100, a little over 120 after fees and taxes. And you know, there's not a ton of good ones. The Dusty is going to be one of the most valuable ones. Unfortunately, I didn't realize at the auction his arm is glued, so that's definitely going to take some value down. But one too that I think is more valuable than might have been overlooked there is, this is the Macho Man. This is the rarer Series 3 version where it says man on the tights. So, you know, that could be 75, 80 bucks right there for that figure. But, you know, overall, another decent lot. You know, maybe about 125 profit on this one. So when you add up those profits from the figures, they lead you to this bad boy right here. So this is the LJN version, yet it was made by Hasbro. Sergeant Slaughter, one of the most rarest. It is considered an LJN, so I will call it an LJN figure out there. So I paid $450 after taxes and fees. It came out to about $500. It's actually the most I've ever spent individually on a loose figure. But this one is, I really like this one. I know it does have some wear, but the USA is intact. You look at his face, you got the sunglasses, no wear on the silver, no wear on the mustache. You know, the G.I. Joe on the side there, still in nice condition. G.I. Joe on the other side in nice condition. You know, the crummiest part of the figure is the back of the figure, in which he does have some paint wear back there. But, you know, this figure is selling for a lot more than this right now on eBay. When you take a look at the comparables, I definitely feel as though I got a really nice deal on this Slaughter figure. And as I alluded to, this kind of puts the recognizable pieces of my collection just one figure away. Purple Skirt Miss Elizabeth is what I still need. So that's going to be it. So that's it for the video. You know, that was how I took
all the other pieces, 61 pieces of that I purchased and paid for this one Sergeant Slaughter figure, and essentially got this Sergeant Slaughter figure for myself for free. So that's it. If you like the video, guys, please give it a thumbs up and be sure to subscribe to the channel for more weekly wrestling figure content.